and particularly convening this session today, to the question of the lack of diversity on the bench and how it has changed. In a real sense, things have changed, but things remain the same. If we look at what the Brooks litigation did in terms of increasing the raw numbers of African Americans on the bench over the period of time since 1994 till today, the number of African American judges has remained consistently low, and particularly in places outside of our urban centers of Atlanta and Macon, and in some in Columbus and Albany. That litigation didn't reach in terms of its impact, and I should include Savannah in there. There are great swaths of Georgia where there's never been an African American judicial officer higher than a justice of the peace or a magistrate. And in a real sense, that is the status. How that impacts my practice, I am one of 2 African Americans in private practice in a 50-mile radius in Statesboro, which happens to be the home of A. Van Edenfield. I had to take the A. Van Edenfield Highway to get onto Interstate 16. And if any of you have driven down to Savannah, once you get outside of Macon city limits, you're in a no man's land. You're in a territory where you may very well be accosted. You may very well be locked up for weeks at a time. You very well may sit without bond. The rule of law is suspended outside of the Macon city limits. You rejoin the civilized world when you cross over into the state of Chatham, Savannah, Georgia. And that's the real state of affairs. The lack of diversity results, and then I'll turn it to the additional comments from the panel, results in a disparity in terms of outcomes that is, I believe, unconstitutional, and maybe another approach. There should be a uniformity in terms of the application of law, and it really depends on where you are arrested for the same offense. If you're arrested in 30314 Atlanta, you very well may escape with probation or some restorative justice. If you are arrested in 30458, it will result in a 10-year prison sentence.